Rach, how are you? Welcome in, everyone. Hi, Kat. How's it going today, you guys? We are doing Reiki healing today. We are focusing on releasing what no longer serves us. Moving on from the past. Hi, Mia, how are you? Oh, I just decided crows. And some people think crows represent deaths or endings. So we're releasing the past and moving forward. So I see it as like a new beginning type deal. Have a good movie. Have fun finishing your movie. That was silly. Anyways. Yes. Yeah, that can be a really hard realization, yeah. I wouldn't blame yourself for that though, because it's not something that you can control. Through therapy you can learn coping mechanisms, but it is something you have to deal with, so. Oh, no, that's funny though. Okay, see you soon, Kat. Hi Terry, how are you? Did you have fun with your grandkids? I'm pretty sure you said one of your kids were there too. Sorry. Brain. I'm glad you had fun. Mia, I'm proud of you. Guys, is the background noise too loud? Let me know. I'm glad you did. I could just be overstimulated. Okay, so it's good for you guys. Okay, cool. So it feels really loud to me, but like I said, I could just be overstimulated. If I find a rubber ducky emoji, that will be the new replacement for that, but until then. That's a little bit better. Thank you for the rose. Also, if you guys are interested in a reading, or if you want Reiki infused crystal bracelets, or some spell candles, or earrings, just so you guys know, I have caught up on all of my orders, so if you guys are interested in anything, go ahead and go to the link in bio. Yeah. I do have some crystal cages, pentagram necklaces, and custom spell jar necklaces, and earrings and stuff like that. M&M's. Sounds amazing. Thank you for following, Hippie Mama. I like your username. Hi Dante, how are you? You're eating fudge round? I don't know exactly what that is, but it sounds good. Kind of almost sounds like, I think what we call them is a ho-ho. It's like a weird chocolate roll. It's a hostess thing. It definitely is chocolate. I don't know what it is. Oh no, Dante. Well, I hope that this helps you feel better. Oh, interesting. Dante. Yeah, I've been wanting sweets all day too. I don't actually have any sweets though. I might just make sugar toast later. Oh, that does sound good. Ooh, Whoppers are good. Dante. It's totally valid. It's valid. Oh no. We'll get tons of rest. Hi Diane, how are you? What day of the week is it? Today's Monday? It is. Diane, the next Patreon post should be scheduled for tomorrow, I believe. I'm doing alright, how are you? Of course, I'm happy to help. I'm glad that you like them. Oh? That's good. We do, Max. It's all about releasing what no longer serves us, letting go of the past. It's a good thing you're here then. Hi Ella, how are you? How are you feeling after earlier? Also, did you get to read your notes? Ah, the smoke is getting in my eye. Ow, okay. I'm so sorry you had to deal with that, Dante. Hi, Kenny. Yeah, definitely expected. Okay, cool. I hope that they help. They're a bit longer than what I'm usually typing out, but that should be okay. Oh, Diane, me too. Hi, Kimmy, how are you? I don't know if I had said that. I thought it, but I wanted to make sure I actually said that out loud. Hi. I hope so. Oh, my day's been okay. I've literally been intermittent sleeping and then working, and I'm still tired. I don't know. I've also been kind of feeling sick the last 2 days, so I'm like, we'll see how it goes, but... Oh, I'm sorry that you have tummy ache. Don't say I'm not the person to ask when it comes to that subject. I know you're not actually asking, but hopefully it'll work out in either case. I wouldn't have the slightest idea. Some people also flirt for fun, so I have zero clue what's going on with that stuff. Oh, that would make sense, don't you? Deep breaths if you're feeling any pains. We'll work on some pain relief too, of course. Yeah, I don't usually go live twice in one day. Sometimes on a rare occasion I do, but like it burns me out a lot to do that, so I just don't have the energy to do it most of the time, unfortunately. But you know, I'm very much, despite how I might appear to some people, an introvert, so I require that buffer time in between. Take deep breaths if you're feeling any pressure in either the chest or the stomach, feeling like lower stomach for some of you. That sounds comfortable though. No, not live today already. I did Reiki session with someone in here. Deep breaths. My legs are going numb, so I'm going to readjust my sitting position. Oh, Jackie Ann. I'm sorry that you're having a stressful night, but welcome in. I hope that this helps. Don't say. 55%. I had to check now too because you mentioned it. Actually, it's really funny because those are 650. Apparently 65 is a number for me right now. Alright. Okay. That's funny. Oh my goodness. Okay. Have you looked at the symbolism behind the number? I haven't looked it up for this one because, yeah. That makes sense. Oh, well, that is very weird. I'm gonna ignore what I just picked up on. Okay. Anyways. I'm concentrating on the Reiki, and it makes the visual that I am receiving of myself is very deformed. And I was like, what is happening to my face? I don't know how to explain the way that it looked. It just looked wrong. I'm like, no. Kind of, cause like it looks. I don't know how to explain it. My face just looked really freaking wrong. I was like, okay, we're not. I look like I'm ancient out of nowhere, but also not really. It's just messed up. I don't know. Anyways, threw me off. Okay. Anyways, the smoke from this incense is also making my eyes water pretty bad. Hey, if you're enjoying something, then you should do it, as long as it's not detrimental to your health and well-being or anyone else's. There's a weird spot to be feeling this, but I'm not questioning it. Silence, the way that you said that just reminded me of when I was a little kid and I attempted to play Halo with my best friend's little brother. I could not play Halo at all, by the way. So in order to make him laugh, because I was just bad at it anyways, I decided that I would just blow myself up to take out the enemies. So he would like wait around the corner or something so I could respawn. I did that regularly in that game with him. For humor purposes. I just wanted to make him laugh, plus it worked, so he took the enemies down. Hey Sarah, how are you? You guys ever just play, what's the name of that, Super Smash Bros. And just walk off the side? You're just like, okay, bye, and you just walk right off. Good, I'm not the only one. Oh, Sarah. Well, I hope whatever is going on gets easier for you. Oh, I don't know what comment that was. I am not sure what happened. Diane, I love that. Hi Strider, how are you? Oh, thank you for the ducks. I'm glad that you're feeling better now. I'm sorry that you might have been having a bad day, it sounds like. Hopefully it's gotten better, though. Thank you for following, Miss Laura. Oh, it sounds amazing. I believe that. Just a little bit. It's more like I was combing, though. If you guys were a type of ice cream, what type of ice cream would you be? Just because you asked that question, just because you said that. Kind of sounded like a zipper, I'm gonna be honest. That's what it kind of sounded like. Pistachio, strawberry mochi, rocky road, strawberry with strawberry chunks. I love that you guys are already so aware of it too. I'm gonna be honest, I'm a weirdo. I don't think I would be ice cream per se. I think I would be a type of gelato, but I would be the most basic one, and I would just be vanilla bean. Yeah. If it had to be ice cream though, maybe Moose Tracks. Okay, vanilla bean is good though. It is, but yeah. I'm gonna say yes. Silence. Okay. Fish food, that makes sense. That makes sense. By the way, has anyone talked to Whisper in the last couple of days? Mint chocolate chip, that's a good one. I had that the other day. Voice crack, okay. Throat energy. Well, Max, what's your favorite one? I'm gonna be honest though, I think that if my spirit team got to pick with ice cream that I would be, it'd be some horrible cotton candy flavored ice cream, and I'd be like, no. By far not. I disagree. But I think that's what they would say. And then there's Loki, who would probably say banana. I can't. Okay. It's an inside joke that some of the people in here are in on, basically. That's fair, it's fair. So Reiki healing is a form of energy healing utilizing source energy. Energy is all around us. You are made up of energy. If you think of it in scientific terms, how we're made up of atoms, atoms are vibrating constantly. We're made up of vibrations. So energy is everywhere. Everything is made up of atoms, right? So everything is made up of energy. That energy is everywhere, and the people who are performing Reiki and other forms of energy healing are utilizing that energy in a way that helps heal the body and helps remove issues. Basically, it helps you move forward, helps you do a bunch of different things. It really just depends on the intention. So think of it like energy manipulation in a way, but it's basically where we allow ourselves to be like a conduit for source energy to travel down through us and out through us, and then it can just form in the way that we need it to in order to help further with the healing journeys of others. And I do full-heartedly believe that it works, obviously. Yes, that is a great way of explaining it, and if my brain was any less functioning right now, I would not be able to explain it correctly. I would have probably just said it's a form of energy healing utilizing source energy, and just basically that would be it. So what do I think? It really just depends. Most of the time I get what I call Reiki brain, so it's just kind of me not really thinking of anything. It's just me receiving visuals and messages. The things that I do end up thinking about are usually in relation to what's happening in the comment section of these lives. Otherwise, vast majority of the time I am open to receiving the messages from spirit guides, ancestors, deities, etc. when I am doing these energy healings. So my brain's mostly just kind of a blank slate when I'm doing Reiki. I try not to think about anything personal. That's one of the first steps when you're starting to practice Reiki, is you learn to put your own feelings and thoughts aside when you are going to work on someone else, so you don't let your own biases get in the way. So I end up just being open to receiving whatever messages are coming through, and not every person who practices Reiki is considering themselves a psychic medium. I am. So I actually am more in tune when it comes to the messages, and they'll show them to me in a variety of different ways. Sometimes they'll literally just show me the name of something, or like the image of an item that they want me to use in the Reiki session, or they'll show me visuals to help determine what their messaging is about. That is pretty much going to be different depending on the individual receiving it, though sometimes in here we do have a few psychics that come in for the Reiki sessions, and they'll pick up on the same things that I'm picking up on, which is really funny. But like I said, mostly it's just kind of, my brain's just a blank slate and I'm just open to receiving the energy in whatever way it comes through. Exactly, Marina. Apple martini, that really depends. It depends on the reader, and it depends on basically the individual and if that message was meant for you. Sometimes it is, sometimes it isn't. You just have to trust your discernment when it comes to receiving readings from people that you haven't directly reached out to get and receive. And also, some tarot readers don't go by the traditional meanings and everything, and they have their own meanings and things like that. So it could not always be completely accurate and things like that. It just really depends. Always get your readings done at a trusted, like, source is what I can say. Ella, so it's going to be attached to your Etsy confirmation order. So you're going to go into that confirmation that finished it. Basically, it's just going to be an email message, but you can honestly go to your Etsy and probably see it there. It should be a downloadable link. If you can't find it though, message me on Etsy, and when I'm done with the live, I will email it to you separately. Of course. Sometimes Etsy's weird though. I don't know why they're doing the things that they do, but this is why sometimes I do have to send it through email first. Of course, I'm happy to help. I hope that the answers were effective and efficient in order to help you be able to understand everything. The thing is, I don't think there's any stupid and or rude question if you are asking it with earnesty and you actually intend to receive the answer. Some people ask questions with ill intention, but I still try to give them the answer anyways. But, yeah, thank you for being kind about the answers. I did see Jim's in a thing that I was answering. Hi Jim, if you're in here. Marina, so there's a couple different reasons. The main one, I was already planning on doing a total shift of my username in a couple of months in the future. However, we had too many people that were pretending to be me in order to scam other people, so I changed my entire username and everything. Hi Derek, how are you? Good to see you. Thank you for hopping in. If you guys are not following Derek, you definitely should be. By the way, and then, I think I'm mutuals, am I not? Okay, no I am. I was like, I'm pretty sure. But, I forgot what I was saying. Oh, the name changed, yes. Of course. Darn, my brain shut off. Oh, the other reason, I'm contemplating changing my legal name to Sirius at some point in the future. Thank you. I'm glad you're doing well too, or I hope you're doing well. I don't think I asked that. I'm so sorry. I have Reiki brain at the moment. My brain's just completely foggy. Thank you, Max. I appreciate that. I'm still contemplating it. I'm very awkward. I'm like, should I? But you know. Oh, okay, so apple martini. Traditionally speaking, in most Reiki practices, they're going to teach you to put your hands together kind of like this and to lightly put them over the individual. They will just kind of hover them above and they will just hold it in place the way that it needs to for as long as you can. Vast majority of teachers are going to teach you just to do it that way. every Reiki healer is going to do their own different hand movements. We all have our own symbols when it comes to Reiki. Different types of Reiki have different symbols, though some of them just use the exact same symbols, but more some with the others. It really depends on what type of Reiki you're doing, because there's a ton of them. I am attuned in 5 different types of Reiki, but I only use 4. Basically speaking, it really just depends on the individual. Most of us just follow our intuition and where we end up feeling the energy is needing to go. So it really depends on the individual. Hopefully that answered your question. And Strider, I'm actually a pretty serious person, but I'm serious in the concept of like, it's hard to explain. I'm mostly very serious, but sometimes I try to be jokey. I try to do well with jokes, but I sometimes don't understand it because I am on the spectrum as well. So sometimes I'm sitting here like, is that a joke? Like, I very much have to sometimes verify if it's a joke. Sometimes you'll see someone commenting something rude in here too, and I won't register that it's rude. Usually I like my moderators and other people to hop in and let me know, because I'm like, I have no idea what's happening. I'll be sitting there responding to them in earnest, and then people are like, yeah, he was being rude that entire time. I'm like, what? Oh, okay. But you know. I mean, I try to laugh about things. We're gonna go ahead and use some Lumerian quartz. No, literally, Maddie, you've been in here before when I had someone being rude, and I was answering them like all politely and everything like that, and then I was just kind of like, no, he said like one thing before he left that was kind of like what I thought was rude, but then someone in the comments was like, yeah, no, he was being rude that entire time, and I'm like, was he? About my background? What's up? Thank you, Derek. Well, Apple Martini, I'm human, so of course I get angry and upset. If you're talking about during Reiki sessions, the first step is really just deep breaths and trying to put your anger and frustrations to the side and come back to it later. One of the Reiki principles is literally that you will just not be angry for today. You'll just let it pass, and then you'll deal with it later. But I think anger personally is very healthy. It's a very healthy emotion, and you have to have anger too in order to... So anger is a sign of injustice. So whenever you are feeling angry or you are feeling some kind of frustration, it's because you're honestly either not getting one of your needs met, or someone is treating you poorly, and you need to take a look at that and see what it is that is frustrating you, and take a better, like, deeper look at that and how you can fix and solve the solution. Vast majority of the time it's just you need to set boundaries, but sometimes in more severe cases you have to cut people out of your life, which is perfectly fine. Honestly, I think that it is an underrated way of handling things. If someone is being rude to you, take a step back from that situation. Life is too short to be miserable. Oh, Max, you were in here for that? Oh, it might have been, Sarah. On the other side... Do you mean these? Do you mean this right here? Strider? Thank you for the finger hearts, and thank you for following. I'm gonna go ahead and switch from this to the rose quartz, because I feel like we need some more compassion in here. Oh, so nice. The blue thing. Oh. My Nazar elephant. Yeah. He protects against the evil eye. I actually have another one over here, but he's not an elephant. Yeah. He protects against jealousy, ill intention, things like that. I have several of them on my workstation. If you're ever wearing a Nazar, by the way, it will, if it collects enough negativity, it will break. So, it's actually really funny. At one point, I gave someone a Nazar ring as a gift, and the very first night they had it, they went home to talk to their fiance and everything, and then they told them who they got it from, but their fiance didn't know who I was. So they just heard the name Reiki, and they got like really jealous, and the ring immediately broke. The very first night they had it, because of their partner. I was like, that is a red flag. In one sitting, like I could not. I gave her a different one, like another one after that. I was just sitting there like, you're joking. That's crazy. He didn't even know who I was. He didn't even know who I was. He just assumed that I was another guy. And then, yeah. Oh, so it's a Nazar ring, like this one. But yeah, I agree. I mean, yes, but I wasn't even out of the closet at that time. I was like going by they, them at the time, and I'm just sitting there like, I don't know. She was engaged to him. I don't know if they're still together. Not judging. I hope that they're happy. I just hope that he got through those issues. The elephant? If I can get him off the wall. He's really cute. Let's try not to drop him. Okay. Yeah, he's precious. I'm gonna go ahead and cleanse the energy. Me too, I really like elephants. They're seen as good luck in a lot of cultures. In some cases they're really protective. Like they're very protective over their young. They also worship the moon. I really like elephants. Also, for those of you who like or are thinking about working with Lord Lucifer, elephants are a sign of him. Don't know why I was called to tell you guys that, but... Aw, Sarah, I love that. Oh, they are. They're so cute. And they think we're cute, so it's like a mutual thing. Wait, everyone keeps saying what? Cleanse myself while we're at that. Not for a few days, but he was in my life the other day on his birthday, so... Wait, seeing pics of what? I'm confused. I'm gonna work through this little tension spot here. Yeah, that was the last time I think I saw them. No, I saw them on the live after that, but it was the same day. I don't think I saw that one next. Ah, there's a few different ways people spell her name. Let me go ahead and type them out. The first one is the spelling I use. Thank you for following. Sorry if I missed any comments. I pronounce her name Hecate. Some people pronounce her name Hecate. There's also Hecate. Max, I'm still not seeing the comment. I don't know. Well, maybe don't call her that. Okay, baby elephants. Yes, I got that. On their trunks. Wait, did they carry them on their trunks? That's precious. That is so sweet. Oh, they're not as scary. Okay, well, if you haven't done anything to earn being afraid of them, then you are fine. I like to say they're not scary, but like they can be if you're on their bad side, but like you have to intentionally be a terrible person, I'm pretty sure, in most cases to do that. So, I think you're good. Aww. The S word? You're good. TikTok's been really weird lately. Well, like what? For example, Sarah, you can also message me about this. I don't actually work with Lord Lucifer, but I have interacted with him quite a bit, and he does pop in on occasion. Not too regularly anymore, but he used to pop in a lot more. I think it was because of who I was hanging out with before, though I'm not really sure. Though honestly, it might have just been in general. Or I could just not notice when he's around, which is, that's not a good idea. That's not a good thing for me, but. Well, you could always get a deity confirmation reading from me if you wanted, or we could just like chit chat about some of the things that have been happening if you wanted. You could always message me. My DMs on TikTok and on Instagram are both open. So if you're ever wanting to message me or ask me questions about either deity work, paganism, witchcraft, or even just Reiki healing, or pretty much any kind of healing modality, you can talk to me about that. If I don't know, I will be honest and tell you, but. Jordan, that's really interesting. I feel like he's been reaching out to a lot of people now. Your cat is named Lucifer? Oh, like Cinderella's cat. Maddie. Are you planning on working with them? Oh, gotcha. Donkey, that's hilarious. Your bones are cold. I would say take deep breaths, but that's not going to solve that solution or that problem. Hi Jaden, good to see you. Oh, Strider. Okay, that makes sense. How are you, Jaden? Hi Val, how are you? That is really funny, Dante. Dante, if you have your own cards, you should definitely do a reading for yourself. I'm gonna butcher the pronunciation of those two deities, and I feel really bad about it. Phoebus, is that how you pronounce one of their names? I think those were the two that you were working with, right? I'm pretty sure that they have a message for you. But also, don't overwork yourself. Could be incorrect on the name of them. Moment. In which case, I still feel bad. My hand is like ice right now. Dante, you... I prefer he, him, but you can use he, they. I have the they, them option because, people sometimes are not completely comfortable calling me he, him because I am very feminine. So I'm okay with they, them too if you guys can't get behind the he, him. But I prefer he, him. I prefer the he, him, personally. You're sitting on an ice bag? Yeah, if you have your own cards, you should do a reading. Maddie, by taking deep breaths, reminding yourself that it is just an intrusive thought and letting it pass. Acknowledge it, say it's an intrusive thought, and move on. Oh, Max. I think I said Phoebus. I can't remember the name of the other one at the moment, and my brain is just completely butchering their names. And I'm so sorry if those weren't the two that you were working with. I'm pretty sure that they were, but you can't leave. Is that a good thing or a positive thing? Thank you for following. Val, you guys are gonna laugh at this. So the reason I ended up, I started going by they, them, after started working in my practice. So at some point I ended up figuring that out while working with Loki, but then he started referring to me as he, him to other people. I was friends with some psychics in the past that had clairaudience, and he just started calling me he, him to other people, and so someone asked me about it, and I was sitting here like, wait, what? I was really confused, and then I was thinking about it, and I was like, well, okay. So yeah, I am so confused what is happening in the comment section right now. He did, yeah, 100%. I was like, okay. Well, that's interesting. Dante, were you not the person that I had a Reiki session with? Pretty sure that we had a Reiki session together. Am I just crazy? Did I just hallucinate that? No? Okay, that was someone else then. Okay, sorry, brain dead. No, but like, you should definitely still pull some cards. No, you're good. I probably just being crazy. Oh no. So Loki is all genders. He's all sexes. He is a mother. I'd use he a lot, but she's also a mother. She can be a mixture of all of them. She can also be an animal. So Loki can be anything. No, you're fine. For some reason, I really thought that we did a session together. Over my head. But yeah, you should still pull some cards. Oh no, you don't have to do it right now, just whenever you have the time to. Johnny Fields, I have no idea what you were trying to say, love. So if you're trying to give me a message there, I have no idea what you're saying. So sorry. I wish I was like a Ken doll. Not the appearance, just like the body. Oh no, Strider. Max, it's the neurodivergent slash trans thing of not wanting to have any bottom part. It's just like nothing. It's that. I don't have any particular websites, Jordan. If you message me though, I can try to send you some resources. You just have to give me a few days, just in case it takes me a while to get those for you. But I've sent some resources to other people too when it comes to that. It's not any like specific website either. It'll be like a couple of different things. Unisex? Sorry, no, I couldn't help that. I think there's a word for it. I'm forgetting the name of it at the moment. Either way, just know that if you do TikTok, the links won't work. You'll have to like copy paste. My brain is completely blanking on the term when you are all of them. My friend is literally that, and I don't. My brain. Okay. I would actually describe Lord Lucifer as being extremely kind, empowering, forgiving, understanding. I would say loving, honestly, because also he's connected to the planet Venus. Compassionate. I would also call him, and I mean this with the utmost sincerity and affection, kind of a hard ass. He will love you unconditionally, want you to love yourself unconditionally, but he will push you to do all of the things that you need to do in order to work on your issues. So, yeah. Also, Satan and Lucifer are not the same entities. They are not the same beings. Some people do think of them the same way, but they're not. They're very different beings. Definitely not Satan. Christianity is a cult that teaches you incorrect information if you practice in the church vast majority of the time. Also, the term Satan just means adversary. It was never like... It was never meant to be... Yeah, it just means adversary. Max, maybe? Could also be, I think the term I was looking for was gender fluid. Yeah. Sorry if there's any Christians in here who didn't like what I just said. I have nothing against Christianity or the Christian gods. I just have issues with organized religion in the way that people practice it most of the time in churches. They also don't teach the whole truth, and they usually keep out information. They also don't listen to the Bible in most churches, which is why I'm like, that's not how that works. Oh, I don't work with any of the Christian deities. I work with the angels, and I have interacted with Lord Lucifer. I've also interacted with some of the infernal divine, aka what some of you would call demons. I don't work with them though. So yeah. I'm pagan, so I don't really work with Christianity much at all. Oh, I have interacted with Inanna before, but I don't think most of you guys associate her with Christianity. I've heard someone say that, but I think Astra is the Christian goddess that, again, most people forget and don't talk about because white men deciding in history to cover up all evidence of her worship. None, no. I don't think of any deities being evil at all. Some of them are identified as evil, obviously. Some of them have their own, like, they all have their own personalities and they all have their own ways of doing things. Some people are going to say, and like your own personal perspective, obviously, some people are going to say some beings are evil because of the actions that they did and things like that. But I don't really go by the concept of them being good or evil. It's just who they are. Some people would, but like, I just don't follow that kind of concept. Here's the thing, not everything is so black and white. It's very much more, yes, it is the same as my TikTok. Everyone and every being is good and bad. The thing about it is, it all just depends on your own personal concept of what good and bad is. Oh yeah, I believe she was Astra. Hold on. Not was, is. I don't work with her or anything. If you want to know more about paganism and Christianity together, you should definitely follow spirituality.t on TikTok. But let me look up Astra. Ashera. I butchered her name. So her name is Ashera, and she's a fertility goddess. She would also be the wife of the Christian god. So. You're talking about Lilith? Yeah. Queen Lilith. I apologize. I should be using her title. But yeah, you should definitely follow spirituality.t on TikTok. She is blessing, and she will give you a ton of good information. She also has resource sources for you too. Yeah, Max, I'm so sorry. I'm not seeing like half of them. I don't know what testament she shows up in. It says the scriptures also referenced carved images of her in 1 Kings 15:13. Maybe? It just says the scriptures. It really apparently just talks about, in the Bible, I guess, these... Sorry, my dyslexia is messing with my head. Sacred poles that are constructed in her honor. So... she appears 40 times in the Old Testament, with 33 of the occurrences referring to the sacred Astra poles used in pagan and heretical, I'm gonna butcher the names, Irelitic worship. And only 7 of the instances actually reference herself, I guess. Again, I don't know much about her, so I can't talk on her too much, but I do know of her. So, yeah, what's up? Jordan, that's interesting. Oh, I would just do general reading that you needed to hear at the moment, because I'm not sure. Interesting. Someone didn't want me to talk about the subject. Like I said, if you want better resources on it, though, you should definitely go to... Hold on. I think that's how you spell her name. Her username. It's something along that regard. If you look up Christian Witch on TikTok, you will find her. But again, I'm not Christian, so... Oh. Oh, Sarah. Well, make sure you're getting enough sleep. That's extremely important. Thank you. I hope you're having a good day. Oh. I think so, Strider. She might have hopped off because she had something to do, or she might have fallen asleep. She's been really tired lately because she's been waking up really early. Oh, you had a really productive yet restful day. That's really good. I have been intermittent resting and getting work done, so I've mostly just been like working and then literally sleeping the entirety of today. And I think I might be taking tomorrow off just to rest, you guys, so I might not be going live tomorrow. We'll just kind of see how it goes. I'm going to play it by ear. I'll still be posting because I already have videos made, but I might just be taking tomorrow off. Dante. Don't take on more than you can chew, love. Thank you. You feel it in your chest. That makes sense. Thank you for accepting. That's valid, Dante. We'll only be on for another 15 minutes. If you guys wouldn't mind liking and sharing the live for me, that would really help boost the views. I'm thinking of also doing another Reiki giveaway when I get to, I believe it's 8,000? Yeah, so like literally 10 more followers, and I plan on doing another Reiki giveaway where I give away 3 free 30-minute Reiki sessions for people who end up agreeing to want to do it, basically. It's randomly chosen for people who end up responding to the announcement board when I do it, so I'm looking forward to that. I will be doing another one when we reach 9,000 too, but we're really close to the 8,000 marker, so I'm letting you guys know about that now. And this is also a reminder for you guys, if you like my Reiki lives and you want more of these and we're not on, I do post them to my YouTube channel as well, so you have access to the old ones, including the psychic activation lives from the full moons and the silent ones. Thank you for the cat paws and for all the likes and shares. I really appreciate it. Also, hi Jaden, we were talking about you a second ago. Not negative. Strider, I think, was asking about you too. I think it was Strider, right? Yeah, it was definitely him. I'm like, yes, it was. My brain is completely fried. Thank you for the tiny. That is either Loki sending me an image or we have Kundalini energy, but I'm pretty sure it's not Kundalini energy. Deep breaths. Oh no. We're gonna go ahead and use some amber. Amber is very good at clearing things away and healing. Thank you for sharing. That would make sense. I'm glad it's helping. I'd be up for it. This one might be a little bit sensitive, so take deep breaths. Welcome in. Hi Laura, I hope you're having a good night too. Lynn, we are focusing at the moment on cleansing the energy and specifically working through the solar plexus at the moment. That makes sense, Strider. Cool. Deep breaths. I feel like this one's working for inner child too, so make sure you're being kind to yourself. Ooh, okay. Feels a little bit crampy. Giant satin spar. 17 inches. Okay. Well, we're gonna come back to that one in a minute, but oh, you're gonna have kittens. I love that though. Oh no. Well, I'm glad that they seem like they're doing better because you had to take them home. Hopefully you don't have the kittens on the road though. That would be pretty not fun. That'd be really stressful for the mama. And labor can take a while, so you probably wouldn't want to have to stop for a bit. Thank you for the finger hearts. Aww. I'm sure she is silence. And Jordan, that could be really stressful. A water dog, nice. I'm glad that you like them and that they help. I'm glad that you enjoy it. Thank you for being here. Reiki is not a religion-based thing. I may be pagan, but I have nothing against Christians, as long as, you know, you're like kind and compassionate. So yeah. Oh yeah, me too, Alba. That's a great name. I love that though. Have a good night, Strider. Sleep well. Alright, you guys, we will be wrapping it up. We're going to go ahead and do a quick energy cleanse and protection, and then we'll be calling it good for the night. If you guys like my Reiki lives and you want more of them while I'm not actually on, I do post these on YouTube, so you can always go and look them up and look at them. They're all in a playlist, so you can actually just watch all of them on repeat if you wanted, but that's up to you. Thank you guys for being here. Make sure you drink plenty of water and take care of yourself. If you haven't taken your meds, make sure you're doing that. Oh, Rihanna, I'm glad that I could help. And I'm glad that I reminded you to take your medicine. Alright, you guys, make sure again that you're drinking lots of water, stay hydrated, and take care of yourself. And I love you. Be safe. You got this. Keep going. And I will catch you guys next time. Either or, to be honest. I haven't fully transitioned to that name yet, but whatever you feel more comfortable with is fine by me. Most people are going by Sirius now, if that helps. But alright, you guys, I will catch you next time. Be safe. Bye now.